finding a budget-friendly place to eat in the center of Milan is a huge challenge. And most importantly, it's free of charge. You're gonna probably pay less in Italy anywhere to manage to see all these amazing landmarks for free. I think by the monument behind my back you've already understood where we are. Welcome to Milan. If this monument is not the most important, the most famous landmark of the city, honestly, I don't know what is. And it just felt natural to start our day here. Obviously, Milan is known as one of the most expensive cities in Italy and probably in Europe as well. And today I've decided to try the impossible. As per tradition, guys, I have 20 euros in my pocket. And I will attempt to spend a day here with only 20 euros without spending even a cent more, while entertaining myself, visiting local landmarks and eating Italian food. So wish me luck, guys, and if you're ready, let's go and explore Milan together. Obviously, you can't really visit Milan and not see the Duomo, because this is, as I said, the most important landmark of the city, and even locals will tell you that if you haven't been to Piazza del Duomo, you haven't been to Milan. Indeed, I can hear so many various languages here, and the atmosphere here is super international, although there are so many people here. That's absolutely incredible, to be honest. Although in my humble opinion, the Duomo of Milan is more impressive outside than it is inside. So I've decided not to spend extra 5 euros, and I decided not to go inside and just to admire it from the outside, because the facade of this cathedral is indeed splendid. And so guys, I've decided to start my visit today from a museum that not many people know about. So there are no queues, no crowds of tourists, and most importantly, it's free of charge on every first and third Tuesday of the month after 2 p.m. So we're gonna head there and we're not gonna spend anything there. And I'm talking about Museo del Novecento, the museum of the 20th century, of the art of the 20th century. So let's go and explore it. Duomo is definitely the symbol of Milan. However, getting up there to see all the spires and gargoyles from nearby, from having a close-by look at them, costs a lot, and also getting up all the bars of the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele costs a lot. Here instead you're gonna have a fantastic look and more or less a close-up look, and I think that's definitely a great bonus of this museum. Besides, we've seen the famous palla of Pomodoro, a smaller replica of the one that we saw in Pesaro. And if you haven't seen my vlog from Pesaro, guys, I highly recommend you to check it out. I will leave you a link up here, because honestly, that's so fun, being in so different places in different parts of Italy and seeing something familiar. That was really fun. The whole museum's collection was absolutely fascinating, and I highly recommend you to visit it, especially when it's for free. This place, guys, is definitely so touristic and so crowded, but also it's so beautiful that it's absolutely worth a visit. It's absolutely worth just a quick walk through. Yeah, of course, you can also visit all the shops here, the luxury shops, if you want to, if you have the capacity. However, if you're a budget traveler, just a quick walkthrough would be absolutely sufficient to enjoy the beauty. By the way, did you guys know that this place could be considered one of the first ever examples of a shopping mall, of the commercial center, centro commerciale in Italian? Oh yeah, that was like more or less the first ever shopping mall built. And yeah, to this day, guys, it's another symbol of Milan that you can and should visit when visiting this city. It's a bit past lunchtime, guys, and I haven't had lunch yet, and I'm getting super hungry, and honestly finding a budget-friendly place to eat in the center of Milan is a huge challenge. However, I love challenges. So this is gonna be my next challenge for today, finding a budget-friendly place to eat in the center of Milan and to eat something local, something traditional. You know, we're gonna at least find some pizza or pasta because we are in Italy, and obviously I'm not gonna go and eat some, I don't know what. So now, guys, I'm gonna show you a place where you can have lunch without overpaying for it, and it's just a few steps away from the center, from Duomo and the Galleria of Vittorio Emanuele. That's my secret place, guys, so I'm sharing this with you exclusively. So guys, I found this place. It's called Al Dente, and I will leave you a link to this place in the description box. Make sure to check it out. And here today I'm having penne al pomodoro, which is honestly the cheapest option on their menu. It cost me €6.50. You can definitely choose something more expensive. You can choose tagliatelle, you can choose a different type of pasta and pay a little bit more. However, since I have a very limited budget for this video, I've chosen the cheapest option. You can also have a combo for €10. That will be your pasta, a drink, coffee and a dessert. Not my option today, but I think this tagliatelle look good. It actually looks good and it smells so good, so let's try. It's very good and it's also vegetarian friendly. In case you're a vegetarian, I also feel like you're gonna probably pay less in Italy anyway. And yeah, these are very good, tasty, and al dente, shouldn't be too soft, and yeah, it's very good. And as always, guys, in all of my budget videos, I'm taking with me my reusable water bottle because that's the most sustainable way to travel, because like that you don't use all the plastic bottles and you also save money on those bottles that you don't buy. And luckily here in Milan you can find water fountains everywhere. That's one thing that I adore about big cities in Italy, that you can easily find water sources and fill your bottle. Guys, I actually wanted to visit this church. It's called the Basilica di Sant'Ambrogio, which is one of the oldest churches in Milan and probably in Italy as well. And it looks splendid from outside. However, let's have a look at this bar right in front of this church. I think this is so unusual. That's quite funny and also very unusual. Like the music is playing and it's this party mood here. So weird, but also really interesting. Now let's go and see the church as well. So the best thing about this church, guys, is obviously the fact that it's absolutely free to visit. Just imagine, it was built in the 4th century AD, how old this place is. And guys, it's really beautiful. Come here. Even here in the courtyard, you can see how different this church is from the majority of Italian churches. You can see how old is it, judging from its style, architectural style. And I think that's amazing. Look at these frescoes over there. I think these are beautiful. There is a curious legend surrounding this place, guys. Sant'Ambrogio used to be an archbishop of Milan in the 4th century. And it is said that this stone has been here since then, and these 2 holes in it were made by devil himself when he appeared to Sant'Ambrogio, and Sant'Ambrogio sent him away. And you know, to believe it or not is your choice, but I love a good legend surrounding these old places. This castle, guys, is another must-see when you're in Milan, especially if you're in Milan for the first time, because this place is absolutely amazing. It used to be a medieval fortress, then it was amplified in 1395 by Galleria Visconti, then it was undertaken by the Sforza family, or Visconti Sforza family to be precise. And for centuries, this place used to be the seat of the governors of Milan. And look at it, it's impressive, guys. It looks so beautiful and impressive at the same time. Like, it's not beautiful as a palace, it's beautiful as a fortress, powerful and impressive as it should be. And good news, you can visit it for free as well on the 1st and the 3rd Tuesday of the month after 2 p.m. However, I highly recommend you to rush a little bit, or maybe you can start your day walking, you know, in this relaxed way around the city, and then after 2 you have to rush a little bit to manage to see all these amazing landmarks for free. That's a fantastic opportunity. If you organize your trip well to be here on the 1st or on the 3rd Tuesday of the month, you can visit all these places for free without spending too much money and see all this beauty for yourselves, guys. And I'm going there right now. Another good news, guys, is that you can visit the courtyard and the adjacent park. It is beautiful and huge here. It's like the Central Park of Milan, more or less, for free on any day of the month. So if you're not into museums, you can always enjoy this area for free, you know, anytime. However, I think the museum is definitely worth it. But also the castle, guys, is amazing. It's huge. And as I said before, it's incredibly impressive. I love it. I highly recommend you to check it out. Whether you've been to Milan before or whether it's your first time here, this place is definitely a must. Now guys, it's time for dinner. And you know, as I always say in my other travel videos as well, you cannot expect to have a huge full-on dinner or huge lunch when you're traveling on a budget, and that's normal. However, if you are happy with something smaller, if you are happy with your lunch or dinner on the go with, you know, just street food or snack food, I think you can absolutely travel here in Italy around the big cities having only 20 euros as your budget. And I'm gonna show you a wonderful alternative to a big dinner. I will show you a really tasty thing that is not exactly from Milan. It's actually is not local, however, it's so good, and I'm sure you're gonna love it as well. So follow me. So guys, this place, Panetteria del Mercato, it seems to be very loved by the locals. And indeed, when I came inside there was a local girl buying a lot of stuff, and I got myself some focaccia. It's a very typical bread, it's very soft. And I asked also to warm it up, so you can see what it looks like. It's a bread with some cheese and onions in here, but you can choose different fillings. And as I said, this panetteria seems to be very famous, so I decided to try. Guys, it's very, very good and very, very tender. And I actually like that you can sit here because I didn't know that there will be a little table, so you don't need to take it away literally. Also, I spent €4 on this focaccia, and I have 2 pieces of it actually. So, for me that's more than enough for dinner. I don't know, if you eat more, maybe that would not be enough. However, if you're a budget traveler, just having this on the go seems perfect to me. Seems like a perfect dinner. I think I will actually save the second piece for later and finish my focaccia right now because it's very, very good, tasty, tender, everything you want in a focaccia, And that's it for this video, guys, but it's not it for today because I walked all the way to Navigli area, which is a famous party kind of area of Milan where people of all ages come to have fun, to party in the evening. And since I spent only €10.50 today in Milan on food and museums, entertainment, everything, and I feel quite proud of it, to have spent €10.50 in a whole day in Milan, that was good. And obviously I could have visited a pasticceria to have a coffee with a pastry, but I deliberately decided to save some money to spend them here in Navigli area because I think this area deserves separate attention. And having said that, guys, I will see you next Monday with a video from Navigli of Milan, where I'm gonna spend the rest of today's money, and I'll show you how to spend not only the day in Milan but also fun evening out, maybe night out, who knows. So guys, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you don't miss the next video from Navigli. I think that would be a really good idea because you can see behind my back there is a lot happening here. Also guys, as always, don't forget to put a thumbs up, comment and share this video with your friends so I can make more videos like this. I will see you next Monday where I'm gonna spend the rest of my money. Today we spent only €10.50 and I think that's a huge win for us. So we can have some time to relax after all, because that would just be the best thing to do. Thank you guys for being here. Enjoy your day, enjoy your evening. I'm surely gonna enjoy mine, and I will see you very, very soon.